of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that had some turnover or coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Doncic. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
Pass to George. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And it's the Mavericks ball. It's a 3-point game. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And I love the aggressiveness they showed at the start of that game. They were really ready to attack the rim.
And it led to them getting a bunch of points at the free throw line. So that aggressiveness caused foul trouble for their opponent. It was a great aggressive attitude that they played with. Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Dinwiddie outside. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Finney-Smith with it. He's working on Morris. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Now here's Doncic. Last game out, we saw him score 42. The fadeaway. Dallas, no good that time either.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Zubats finds George. Zubats screen. Here's Jackson. Morris outside. From downtown. Dinwiddie with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
And he's good on the second. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep. Jackson loves getting into the lane and trying to draw guys in and take a few bumps.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic up top. George defending. The 3 is up. Kennard with the rebound.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Zubats with a screen on Dinwiddie. And Zubats with the basket on the assist by Jackson.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Dinwiddie against Jackson. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Bullock. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Off the catch and shoot, Luka is just about automatic. Doesn't waste any time getting to his shot.
Morris sets a screen. George for 3. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. This game against Los Angeles here. Their first look at the Clippers.
Last year shows that having a better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now Jackson, coming off a terrific game against Houston. Back to Morris. Good D by Finney-Smith.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Powell with the stuff.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. George passes to Jackson. Mavericks with a rebound. Here's Dinwiddie. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Powell outside. Dinwiddie against Jackson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with a 3. The Clippers in the lead. Morris finds Jackson. George outside from deep. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Dinwiddie outside. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J.
I just love the ball movement.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Here's a look at some numbers for him. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Jackson with it. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Time for some consideration in the passing category maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's George. And he also played really well in the win against the Rockets. Now here's Dinwiddie. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Bullock. Outside Finney-Smith. From deep three-point range. Rejected by George.
Oh, George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time. And his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
The Clippers trail. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, is able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
And the Mavericks with some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. Christian Wood comes in for Finney-Smith. And Hardaway subbed in for Bullock. Here's Batum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on JaVale McGee.
And Batum playing with some aggressiveness here, drawing that foul.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
First one falls, and you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Good on both.
Well, Batum just brings a lot of experience and helps this team remain confident that he's going to make the right play and make the subtle contributions to put you in a place to win.
Now here's Wood. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And he lays it up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Wall against Dinwiddie. Ball gets the bucket.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Down low. Here's Dinwiddie. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Now here's Wall. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Batum outside. There's the triple. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Covington, a screen on Dinwiddie. Wood against Wall. And he buries his first look.
That's a tough shot as Covington finds a way that time.
Here's Dallas now. They're on a 16-6 run. Now Dinwiddie. He has 7. Wood inside. Covered by Covington. And stolen by Covington. Pass to Wall. Powell, a screen on Dinwiddie. Wall with it. Now Doncic defending. Wall, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And here's Doncic. He's got 5. Here's Dinwiddie. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Pass to Covington. Batum with a screen on Dinwiddie. Back to Covington. Clock at 6. Here's Mann. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Mavericks leading. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Back to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
And it's Green missing. Batum against Doncic. Batum, pass to Wall. Back to Batum. Pass to Wall. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the Clippers miss again.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
From deep, here's Doncic. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Doncic against Wall. Covington, a screen on Doncic. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from Green. Doncic has got 10.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Wall. Up and over Doncic. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks ahead, up 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Dallas is shooting the ball at 48% so far. So, on the floor for the Clippers. Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's George in at small forward. Knocked loose. Zubac with the steal. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Zubac. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And we take a look at the best shot blocking in the real NBA. Ivica Zubac is second.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
And so it's Dallas with it. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That game will be the third of 5 at home. Jackson against Doncic. Tries a 10-footer. Another one falls for Dallas.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end. And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Now here's Powell. And stolen by Wood. Right side Hardaway. Pass to Green. The 3-ball. The Clippers grab the miss. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
And the three-pointer goes.
And Jackson showing off a little bit of his range that time, so confident in that release.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Green with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The 3, Hardaway. Kept alive. Here's Doncic. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Wood against Zubac. Pass to Powell. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Wood outside. For 3, Hardaway. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Jackson. He's got 5. Unloads. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Green. Back to Wood. Outside Hardaway. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep. And now a 12-point Dallas lead.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jackson, the pass to George. Jackson, the screen. George's shot is off.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Pass to Green. Back to Doncic. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The Clippers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Morris finds Powell. Jackson against Hardaway. Morris, a screen on Hardaway. Jackson can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Now here's Green. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Wood. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Kleba, he's checked in for Dallas. Bullock comes in for Green.
1 shot.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Clippers, here to start, they're on solid ground, standing 6th in the conference. And of course, there's Dallas, nipping at their heels in 2nd place and wanting to get that first seed.
When I look at the Clippers, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 10 points for him. Doncic outside. Lets the 3 fly. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Zubac with a screen on Dinwiddie. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. For 3, George. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. To the inside, Morris lays it up and banks it in. Morris has got his first points of the night.
Now, say what you will about the value of the 3-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 20. 3-pointer. Kleba's shot is off.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's George. He's got 11. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
That's good from George.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Jackson against Dinwiddie. Driving to the basket. Misses from short range. Launches a 3. Finney-Smith's shot is off. The Clippers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to George. Here's Bullock. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. This one for 3. Paul George pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
That's good from George.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. George hits them both.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 10. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Batum against Powell. George outside. To the paint. And there's Wall. That one's good. On the assist by George. Wall's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by the Clippers. And it's Doncic missing.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
George outside. Banked it in off the glass. George has got 17.
He's pretty even-keeled, does Paul George. Never too high or too low. Even with the defense on him, task at hand, score, and he did.
Now here's Doncic. 22 points for him. Doncic is doubled. Back to Dinwiddie. Up top, Kleber. Pass to Bullock. George with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the jam by George.
Guy's got some of the best hands in the league. Paul George instincts right there. Pokes that ball away.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Mavericks leading. Now Dinwiddie. 10 points for him. Here's Bullock. Beyond the arc. And they'll get another chance. Wow, it's good.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Dinwiddie against Wall. Can't get it to drop, and it's Dallas the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. George outside. Fires for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Dinwiddie. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here's Wall. Give him 8 points now. Here's Mann. Up top, George. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Started out strong from three-point land, hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
George, a screen on Dinwiddie. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Wednesday, the Houston Rockets come to town. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Celtics, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 22. Pass to Powell. Here's Kleba. Sinks the tray. Kleba's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Dinwiddie against Wall from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Powell finds Dinwiddie, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Dinwiddie against Wall. And again, no good by the Clippers.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
They get it back. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 24 points.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
George, that one's good for 2.
George playing with purpose, and he is in attack mode.
Got a piece of it. Doncic passes to Powell. Dinwiddie against Wall. Powell, a screen on Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 26.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Dallas feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. A tremendous defensive effort against John Wall, frustrating the star point guard. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down as you would expect. You could tell both teams are giving these guys space to work.
And they're taking advantage of the opportunities. And as we turn back to analyze that first half of action, safe to say it was full of Luka magic.
Well, he's putting up some SLNs in the paint.
What's that?
Oh, that's Shaq-like numbers for those in doubt.
No shying away for giving out those elbow sandwiches. See what I said? Sandwiches. And he's cashing in.
Sandwiches, cash. Oh, I'm getting hungry and I'm broke.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
We've got Dwight Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Doncic against George. There's a screen. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 28 points for the game.
and force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball. Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Doncic. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. The free throw off from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, nice D from Kennard. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. He's got 25.
So good, so experienced, Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Dinwiddie with it. He's got 16. Pass to Bullock. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jackson finds Morris. Takes a 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Here's Bullock. There's the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Kennard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. George, no good.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
To the middle. And Powell with the stuff.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to George. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Inside, Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Doncic against George. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Dinwiddie with a screen on George. Here's Doncic. Capitalizes off the crossover. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Jackson outside. Morris for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Dinwiddie against Jackson. Here's an 8-footer. Stolen by Kennard. George outside. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Kennard. Shot clock at 6. And here's Zubats. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Zubats has got his second basket of the night. Dallas calls timeout. A different look for Dallas. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. Christian Wood comes in for Bullock, and Hardaway is subbed in for Doncic. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Powell, he's checked in for George. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Dinwiddie with a screen on Powell. Here's Hardaway. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hardaway's got 5 points.
Tim Hardaway Jr. with the ball on the floor there. Very decisive to get in there on that move.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
That one misses. The Mavericks making a switch here. Green is checked in. And he sinks the second. For Dallas, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Outside Hardaway. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
That one falls for Powell.
Now, Norman Powell settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the three at a high clip.
And so Powell nails them both. And so it's Dallas with it. They led the game at one point by 20. Outside Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. The three is up. Kennard with the rebound. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Jackson from outside the arc. And again, no good by the Clippers. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Wood against Morris. Green with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Kennard finds Jackson. Out to Powell. Pass to Kennard. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Now here's Green. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down low. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Kennard. Here's Jackson. He's got 5. Picked by Covington. 5 to shoot. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Powell against Hardaway. Outside, Green. Wood with the screen. Oh, they need this. The shot won't fall. The Clippers go the other way with it. Morris down low. Working on Green. Rebounded by Green.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Count that bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Powell. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Jackson against Green. Hook loose. And stolen by Green. Pass to McGee. Here's Wood. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Sends it home from three-point land. Finney-Smith's got 5.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Morris, a screen on Green. Here's Jackson. And the Clippers miss again.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Green, the pass to Hardaway. Shoots over Powell. Second chance effort. And it's laid in by McGee. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
The Clippers call timeout. So for the Clippers, Batum is checked in for Morris. Mann comes in for Kennard. And it's John Wall in for Jackson. On defense, the Mavericks. Now Wall. Give him 8. Can they get it? Wood grabs the board. Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And here is Green. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside, Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Green against Wall. On the wing man. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Wood's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside, Green. Back to Wood. Outside for Green. Here's Finney-Smith. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Here's Powell. Oh, McGee with the block. To the paint. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line on Robert Covington. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
First free throw is good. Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Green. Hardaway hits them both. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Wall with it. Give him 8. Batum outside, trying to get back on track. It's rebounded by Kleba. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Left side, Hardaway. Six to shoot. And he's going for the oop here. And Wood with the stuff.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
59 seconds left to play in the third. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Batum finds Powell. And it's blocked by Wood. And he's able to get it back. Covington, no good. Dallas is shooting an impressive 48% from the floor in the third quarter. Outside, Finney-Smith. Here's Kleba. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Kleba's got his second bucket of the night. The Clippers shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Batum outside. Batum with a screen on Kleba. Here's Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Wood. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his third assist of the night. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Mavericks on top, delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And the Clippers with the ball. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Luke Kennard out there with John Wall. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Coffey in at the 3.
Coming into the league, Wall didn't take many threes, but he's added this dimension to his game.
Powell outside. Well, the naming of the NBA's 75th anniversary team was a fun event last season. That sparked plenty of conversation, Brent.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see how it is the NBA settled on 75. So many memorable players throughout the decades. But I really enjoyed the event. I really enjoyed seeing all of those players once again getting together to be celebrated for all of their accomplishments and for building the foundation of what the NBA is today.
Bullock, he's checked in for Dallas. Doncic comes in for Ntilikina. Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Covington. And that one misses. And so here are the Clippers. Pass to Wall. Here's George. Now here's Kennard. Here's Coffey. Inside. Powell with a steal. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Doncic against Kennard. Kleba outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleba. And the Mavericks with some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. And Green is subbed in for Doncic. Here's Wall. He nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Back to McGee. Uses the glass on the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the fifth straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Wall. Kennard on the wing. Zubac, screen. Kennard finds Zubac. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the NBA trying some new things. One of them is the Elam ending, playing to a target score. So far, it's used in the All-Star game. Maybe more?
Well, there's been talk, BA, about using it in the mid-season tournament if that ever becomes a thing in the NBA, and I think we're on the road to seeing that come to fruition. I actually would love it outside of the mid-season tournament and do it for some regular season games, because that's another swath of games that become more entertaining and more interesting because you're introducing the target score ending.
So both teams making some changes here. And Zubac drops them both. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Dinwiddie outside. Out to Kleba. The three. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight. And here are the Clippers now. Pass to George. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. George has got 30 points.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
Doncic outside from downtown. Kennard with the rebound. Kennard's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Hits the trifecta.
And right now, Reggie Jackson in a great rhythm. How smooth was that, Jay?
Oh, sweet move. And Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got 34 points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Zubac. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in a high-level job. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Now here's Jackson. Back to George. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
Dinwiddie against Jackson. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Clippers making a switch here. Morris has checked in. Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Doncic against George. Soft touch off the glass. George has got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 36 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
The Clippers have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth, 6 of 7. George passes to Zubac. Oh, McGee with the block. Kleba against Morris. Kicks it to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Kleba, that's good.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. George outside. Jackson outside. Pass to Kennard. And here's George. Mavericks with the rebound. Now McGee. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As a league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, B.A., I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Doncic finds Dinwiddie. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Jackson outside. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. George for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bullock, defended by Kennard. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. Zubac with a screen on Dinwiddie. Drops in the 3. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
And Dallas calls time here. A different look for Dallas. Christian Wood comes in for McGee, and Finney Smith subbed in for Kleba. It's Bullock on the wing. Doncic outside. Wood passes to Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 38 points.
As always, Doncic attracts a lot of attention. Makes a lot of tough shots with hands in his face.
Pass to George. Soft touch off the glass. George has got 16 in the second half.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside Finney Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
The Clippers have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Zubac with a screen on Doncic. George passes to Zubac. Over Wood. Jackson on the wing. Launches it. Finney Smith pulls it in. Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Now here's Finney Smith. It's good.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Here's Jackson. Morris outside. That three's off the mark. Dallas shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Here's Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And he makes the first. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Doncic hits them both. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Pass to George. To halt the run. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Wall for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here is Green. Doncic outside for three. They get the rebound. Kleber passes to McGee. 5 on the clock. Doncic. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Doncic has got 42 in the game.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Covington, screen on Doncic. Left side Covington. 4-3. Pure from three-point range.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Green against George. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Finney-Smith's got 8 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went nonstop from the opening tip.
Now here's McGee. Buries it from 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot,
One shot.
capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And the free throw, no good. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Green against George. Kleber outside. The 3. Covington grabs the board. Wall with it. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.